I can assure us Zambians are not disenchanted.
We think that the kind of development that we want should only be sourced from people we think are investors.
Zambians are not cowards. We have a duty to put our back first and avoid these little ones being crushed by the weight. Zambians are not disillusioned.
I had the privilege to visit one of my colleagues at a farm, and I was treated to this cool drink. This is tamarind drink, or popular known kawawashi drink.
Whatever it is that we want is already within us.
Yeah. They have said people perish because of lack of knowledge.
Zambians are mighty, and when we rise together as Zambians unite to bring this country out of the bondage of mediocrity and to put us up there at the pedestal, we can make this Zambia a beacon for Africa. And we will look at Zambia shall marvel about how great as we rise it like our noble eagle.
Wherever I want to go, only our feet shall take us there.
Wherever I want to go, our feet shall take us there. This is at the car wash. Not much of the things around us may be very familiar because this place may not look familiar, but indeed to us it is a familiar place. This is a point where we meet, share notes. It's not any other place. This is Solwezi. What is so special about this place? This is the land that is making this country what it is today. We're not speaking so much. We need to understand that the pulse that this country is running on, the fuel that we are using on the roads, the many medicines that we are using in hospitals, that money needs to come from somewhere. And I can assure you, all that money that this country is palpating on today is coming from this place. But why are we in this place and why are we speaking like this? I want us to understand one thing, that right now we are at a place where we're playing this game. This is a popular game. It's draft, and most of the people have played it. It has been looked at as one of the things that preoccupy us, the youth. Some people who see us play this game think we don't have anything to do. Some think we waste time when we are playing this game. But I joined my friends playing this game, and after a little talk to them, I've learned things that are fundamental. We are going through a time when we are seeing a certain level of discrepancy, and that cannot be stomached so easily. Like this place in Solwezi, where so much wealth is being generated to run this country, it is one of the places where there is high unemployment rate. How are people supposed to stomach that? There are only two options. It's either one becomes a criminal and finds his way in the system and makes something to put on the table, or decides by all means to restrain oneself, find themselves at a certain place like this one. This is a car wash. Right behind me is where we are washing cars. But beyond that, somebody needs to occupy their mind so that they can afford to withstand the pressures. And this game comes in handy. We play this game because this game has got the ability to dose down some pain and anguish that we as the youth of this country are going through. It is so hateful sometimes to walk in the streets and see people who we sometimes refer to as expatriates, people who come from other lands, come and prosper and see the best of this land, while in this country we languish with poverty. We don't have even where to place a hand. Let no one underestimate or look down on us because we are playing this game. This game has with a long time had a place in our history because it at least helps us not to feel the depth of the pain that we have because we do not have jobs. We know this country has got a capacity to give each one of us a job. And we cannot all come and sit here and play this game because we know it is valuable time that this game is taken from us. But what can we do? There are no systems that can equip us to be in the mines because all around us and right down here where we are standing, there is copper. We know because this is the epicenter of the riches of this country. But it is also the epicenter of the pain we are going through. The youth, 90% of the youth in this place don't have meaningful jobs. I can assure you the people who even have jobs in this place, Solwezi, are not even the people of Solwezi. So it is a reminder to us that the youth of this country are the future. But how are we going to have a future if we can't take care of the present? A time has come for us to have specific, steady policies to make sure that the youth like these that we have do not spend all the time just playing this game. But this time that they have to play this game, if we had equipped them, strengthened us, then we can have a country, Zambia, that we can be proud of. Trust me, this country will not be developed by foreigners, but it will be developed by our own people. It is unfair. If you can zoom into the guys. This is just 9 hours. But it is unfair to see the youth at 9 hours just languishing because they don't have a job. The only job they have had today is a little car that we came to have cleaned here. And tell me how 8 people are going to eat from the 10 kwacha that we are going to give them for cleaning a car. It is because we just have an understanding. That's why we're going to live much more than that. But we know that whatever we're going to give them is not enough to sustain them. So a time has come that we should awaken. Tupose kwa mano. Ichalo chinoma problem jako tayari ba tapata. Ukuti abantu bale ikala mu parliament bale shmikeria shibale ikutabaleria elo abantu bale chula tacha twafwe. Instana ifika and instani no. We will no longer continue living ukulati yafe draft. Abantu bale tia draft one day ngawa tia draft kwafa ikokulia. And it is at a time when we know, after we have played this game and we have tried our best, that's when now we understand that something much more needs to be done. Every year we elect new leaders. The only time they give responsibility over us is when there's an election. I can assure you, that much time, our fridges are full. Our people are given money. But at a time like this one, our people once more have been deserted. We are back to our game. And for now, it is a game that is keeping us sane. But I can assure you, a lot of people, a lot of youth cannot continue playing this game. Because one day, this game will not be enough to be the medicine that will dose off the madness that comes with the depression of being unemployed. A time is coming when these youth can no longer just sit like this. It is time for us to take responsibility and know that this is a time bomb. This game is not enough. We are taking responsibility, and the time is now that once the youth can afford to control themselves, play this game and avoid not entering into criminal activities, into drunkenness and lawlessness, this is the golden opportunity we have to seize as a country and come up with deliberate policies to empower these people. Because where they are standing is where the money that is keeping this country is coming from, and we cannot afford to look away, because one day these youth might also look away and it will be too late. Wherever I want to go, our feet shall take us there. This is Solwezi. God bless you.